Watchers don't do, and doers don't watch. So let's get to it. Let's get it done. You step it up a notch. We can do it. We can get it done. 'Cause we're doers, and doers don't watch.
All right, and we are live. I'm actually currently grabbing Theo's art to post in our Discord so everyone can see Theo's art. Where's the Quest RPG? There it is. There. Back when we had professionally commissioned art for
We were supposed
How
to
dare
get
you
him-
call Moss not professional?
Moss is super professional.
Wow.
It should be coming in. It hasn't posted. There it is. There's Theo. That art is years
That's
old
my
now.
boy.
We got a new ability, right?
Yeah, you get a new
Yeah.
ability after every session.
Cool. So how many should I have?
A million.
I can tell you in just a second.
4,
I have.
because this is
Well,
or no. That
we
yeah,
started
this is
with
session
9
5. You
total?
start with oh yeah, if you count your 3 starting plus 4, you should have 7.
Oh my god, I totally forgot to pull up my character.
do I have?
sheet. That's the
9?
One thing I
What?
didn't
Starting.
do.
You have 6 starting.
We started.
Oh,
with
you
Yeah.
start with 6?
Three.
I was like,
Okay.
there's
Yeah.
no way I have 9
Okay.
for no reason.
Then 6 plus 4, you should
I
have
don't
10.
cheat.
You're actually 1 shy.
See, I don't cheat. I just can't do math.
Also,
pretty sure.
like, it really is. Looking at these old character photos, it's like we know exactly who everyone is. And they didn't have like reference photos of you guys either.
Yeah, no, I think we just described them.
Yeah. Because like if anyone's wondering, this is almost every character Ashton's played on the channel.
How?
In a fantasy setting?
Shrek.
Not
I'm sorry, that's Fiona.
and then the channel's
I love
original
those
Mary has a
art.
magic necklace.
Thalia!
Never
Yes.
forget.
Where Tits Out comes
Just
from.
recreated her in Baldur's Gate, and I love it.
That is
I love her
amazing.
so much.
Oh, I love
Really?
this. The OGs.
Yeah,
The
the
OGs.
OGs.
And put up Aaron, just for the
Yeah,
hell of
put
it.
up Aaron, put up
Yeah.
Megan's character.
Mhm. Our little murder child.
Yeah, with a doggo.
hmm The sweet little corgi.
Wonderful intro. Very informative for everyone who
Yeah.
isn't on the cast Discord.
Yeah, and hey, it's an incentive. You should join our Discord. Bobby, how do people do that?
Through our Patreon or the Discord link. We do have a Patreon. It's just completely died. It's getting
10, 11.
revamped come next year after the move.
I've got 11 spells, so I don't know how that happened.
I don't
Like,
know.
we're all just wrong. It's fine.
None of us can do math. It's okay.
Yeah, we're all gay.
Oh my god, I actually have 10. Like perfectly.
There we go.
I thought we were supposed to have. Wait. No.
None of us knows what's
Supposed to have
happening.
There
10
we go.
total at the moment.
There's our little murder child.
I love
Oh,
it.
Aaron.
I was about to be like, let's bring these characters back, and then I remembered Ember, and I was like, let's not bring Ember.
You did bring Ember
remember
back.
when we
That was
brought
the
it?
No,
problem.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It was too much already.
Theo, I like Theo.
I love Theo.
Theo's a OG, and
Oh,
he knows how
yeah.
to get some shit done.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I love Ember. But
Yeah,
you can't play Ember in every
Heroes and
campaign.
Himbos Ember was. I loved Heroes
Yeah.
and Himbos Ember. Like she was fantastic.
Like,
Like, I love that
realistically,
entire-
if we
that
can
entire
get
game.
Megan for like a long stretch, we just bring back Heroes and Himbos
Yeah.
using Quest, because now we've done Quest and Quest was
Oh
working
yes,
beautifully.
Quest was great.
yes. Oh my gosh, I'd love that.
have Amy come in and play Sam.
Oh,
Amy
yeah,
full
that's
on
awesome.
gives
Yeah.
Sam's energy.
And, that's funny because my birthday twin, as I call him, my BFF, his name is Sam.
Yeah. So Heroes and
And we are the
Himbos
same person.
is like, it's a fantasy thing, but it's my fantasy. It gets weird. Sam was introduced as she's a badass lesbian with ripped jeans, a white t-shirt, mirrored aviator sunglasses, and she was first the first time they've seen her was she was flying in on essentially a flying kind of a flying jet ski that she had hotwired and stole from some guards.
Yep, this is literally me and my birthday twin.
She has
just
broken
combined
the
into a
party.
person.
She has broken the party into and out of jail repeatedly. Usually with an explosion. She had an entire crew of criminals, which I believe one was like a giant shark man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam was right. Sam was such a cool character. Ashton married her.
Wow. I thought Ashton would
Well,
marry almost any
done
cool
that
lesbian,
twice.
though.
No, marry? No. Committed relationship?
Marry.
No. Fuck? Yes.
I mean, Mary is only so committed.
But hey, everybody, now that we're well off course,
Shenanigans. Pure shenanigans.
pure shenanigans.
Welcome back to the Big Gay Dice Game, everybody.
Welcome back to the Big Gay Dice Game. It is currently our final episode of Quest. We will be coming back. I am not sure if we have a block for November, December that's either going to be Quest or Sigil and Shadow. I'm not sure which one. That all depends. Quest is real fun and real easy, so it might be Quest. Also, a fantasy holiday special is just... That'll be like that'll be when it's like make your heroes and himbos characters for the holiday episode.
I'll be here unless I'm home in the Bahamas. Because the internet's real sketchy.
But we left off with y'all dealt with a bunch of goblins, as well as finding out that there was essentially a former sorcerer who gave magic to a goblin, and they've been kidnapping kids and putting them in the roller coaster at this abandoned fairgrounds, and the coaster will go through and the kids won't be on it.
Oh, that's right.
But you took care of all the goblins, so you have the fairgrounds, which is good because some of you are in a traveling circus. You have... I'm in the wrong OneNote. There we go. You
While
have
Bobby's doing that.
the town of Evermore, which is nearby, which you now have allies at. You have the Whispering Grove Tavern with Barnaby Hearththorn, who makes everything as pancakes.
Butterscotch.
Yeah, you have Alara Windrider, the librarian, who has given Theo a magical library card, as well as Corvus Blackthorn, the alchemist. Those are your allies. You have a problem. You also pissed off Lord Moon, the presumably vampire, and killed his wife as we kicked all of this off.
That won't come back this episode. Don't worry.
So,
No, I mean,
what-
hey,
Nothing
it's-
that can go wrong this episode. This is gonna be an easy last episode.
Look, if he
It's a beach
shows up,
episode.
I will know.
Mm.
He is my nemesis now. We
Is-
got that covered.
Is beach episode the same thing as we go to the circus episode?
I mean, yeah, beach episode's a fuck off episode, so yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Perfect.
very Ember Island players energy. It's like
Yes.
beach plus circus.
Yes, sure.
But yeah, so what do people want to do? You know, the children have not been found, but the carnival's been dealt with, from what you know.
Well, we should probably go check out that roller coaster. That's apparently like some kind of portal or something.
Also,
You
I
got
think
enough
someone
seats for
took the
everyone?
hat, right?
Oh, I did take
Ember.
the hat.
Someone
Yeah.
took the hat.
Ember
Or not
took the
Ember.
hat.
God, I'm mixing
Someone-
characters up already.
Same
No,
difference.
I can't
Red.
do that.
I was gonna say
Red.
now might be a good time for everybody to.
It's understandable. They're
put
both
their
red.
names.
They're both standoffish.
Aloof yet horny. It's Ashton's character type.
Babe, tell me I'm wrong.
I can't. That's why I'm trying. Listen, everyone, fucking whatever we're doing, Sigil and Shadow. Just I'm doing something different. Okay,
She is.
actively trying to do something different.
I mean,
Um,
just don't make it Indiana Bones.
I said I wasn't gonna make it Indiana Bones. It has
That's
Indiana
great,
Bones
though.
lore,
Vibes.
but not like it's not vibes. It's not the aesthetic of Indiana Bones. Anyway, I put on the hat.
Okay. As you put on the hat, roll a d20.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Starting with rolls.
You love to see it.
Oh yeah, I need
Yeah,
that.
and
Hey,
I
Tifa,
saw.
please. Oh god, that was a D10, and I rolled a 0, and I was like, "What the fuck?" 18.
My IBS somehow has gotten worse. You said 18?
Yes.
Okay, you put on the hat. And if you spend an action point, you can essentially leave an illusory duplicate of yourself.
oh damn.
They're then invisible for like 10 seconds to get wherever you want to go. And the illusory duplicate stays. And you have like a psychic link with it, so it does what you want it to do, but it can't physically interact with anything.
Fantastic. How long does that last? Does the illusion last?
Seen or until damaged.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. I put like the hood on over the hat.
The hat is like a wide brimmed, pointy wizard hat.
I'm stretching like the hood over it.
Because like the goblin did look like a Final Fantasy black mage.
Awesome. Good for him.
Vivi.
Anyway, we getting how many seats are on the roller coaster? Can we all go at once?
One sec. I'll pull up how many seats are on a roller coaster just for reference. If somehow someone doesn't know, there's more or less what your hat looks like.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah! Oh, I love that! Oh my god!
We'll even say if you flip the like collar of your pirate jacket up, it'll shroud you in shadow just like that, so your face just looks all black but red eyes instead of yellow.
Oh, great! That's exactly what I want. I'm gonna do that constantly.
Because it's a hat of illusions, so it could definitely like shroud your face when you wear it.
And you do only see one eye because I do still have an eye patch.
Of course you do. You know what? Actually, I'm going to quickly roll a d20. It is a nat 20. No, because the shroud itself is an illusion. There's two eyes. It's not your eyes that are being seen.
Oh, yes! I love it.
But they do like stretch and shrink with your expressions and stuff. Very Deadpool mask-esque.
Yes,
That's
this is
such-
everything.
So nerdy.
Great, now I want to play this character forever.
All right. So, oh yeah, you want to see how many seats are in the roller coaster? Da, 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 da. Let's
Basically,
see.
it's like one car 6. because there are 6 of us, so we can all sit in the roller coaster
yeah,
together?
one car does canonically hold 6.
Yes. Okay.
Because y'all are gonna
Without
hate
saying
me.
anything.
I'm gonna give you a picture of the car.
Yeah, I know. We know what it looks like, Bobby. We know.
It's a red car with a white castle in the front of it.
Oh, you could just say it's the cart that they used, or the car that they used in the Twice music video Fancy. It's the same thing. Yeah, we all know that one.
Funny enough, in the actual Witchlight, while they have the dragon head it goes into, the cars are not the same cars as the animated series. They're like mine cars, which is like missed opportunity.
Red is going to, without saying anything, gonna walk over to the roller coaster and sit in one of the seats. Like, she's not gonna pull the lever down or anything. She's just gonna sit.
Okay, roll a d20 for me.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Eight.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I just wait.
Sarah's gonna walk over and be like, "What? You're just gonna go?"
I gesture that I'm like leaving the bar open. So
There
that
is
everyone can come
also
sit next
like
to me.
a little control stand, like a podium with a couple buttons and a lever, because like it is a ride. It does need to be manned by a carny.
We killed all the goblins. Who's gonna man it? We're just gonna leave. Just
No,
leave.
we can. Someone's got mage hand.
Someone's got.
Well, okay. Question.
I just had the dumbest idea and it would be hysterical. And
I
might
also
do
have
that.
a dumb idea. Can I cast Blink? So you teleport to a location of your choice nearby. You
First.
vanish, leaving behind a gentle gust of wind, and then instantaneously reappear nearby. Can I flavor it so that I blink, start the ride, and then blink back into the seat?
Yeah, like super speed.
A
yeah.
gentle gust of wind.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a
Yeah,
gentle
I
gust
will
of
say
You
wind.
want to
I
see you out
will-
of that mountain and back?
I will say, since you're modifying it and like having an action in between, there'll be a
Mhm.
roll for it. So when it comes up, we'll have a roll to make sure, because
Okay,
you're also
can I
like
spend an
zipping,
action
doing a
point?
thing, zipping back, like you could trip. There's all kinds of stuff that could go wrong. It sounds like people are getting in this car.
Yeah,
are there
definitely.
people who are not getting in this car?
I mean,
Sounds like a real
Sarah
good
is
idea.
next to the car. She's not in the car yet.
Yeah,
Theo's
at this
getting
point,
in.
it's just an
Red's getting in.
Ashton
Theo's-
and Rachel idea. So
So my
Tell
first
anyone about
instinct
it.
was to like look around first,
Mhm.
but if there's 6 seats, it wouldn't be a complete car if I didn't get in. So
You have
I'd
time.
get it.
Can we bring
Right?
our Sir Bear or Reginald the Bear?
I almost forgot about.
I never will
Reginald
forget about Reginald.
Reginald can pull the lever if we need.
I was
to.
gonna
Yeah.
say
Sure.
Reginald can pull the lever for us. That way he can stay behind and be safe from any harm.
Oh, also, by the way, I used my last thing to get the full shape, like the last shapeshifter ability, so I can talk to
Nice.
everybody when I'm in my in that
Nice.
state now.
Oh,
So
very
I can
good.
talk to Reginald and then
yeah,
talk
it's
to
more
y'all at the same
expensive to
time.
do that version, but yeah, it's so good.
It's fine.
I
Yeah.
did get the full dueling list.
Yes, and peeking out from Sarah's hood, she hasn't mentioned it, but there's just a little tongue flicker. No one else can see what the rest of it is. It's just a little tongue flick from behind the hood.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pet snake.
I am shocked by this.
So shocked.
Like I'm
Alright.
too lazy to make it an interesting like badger snake or something, okay?
Badger snake. Yeah. I don't know breeds of snake. I don't.
But yeah, so is anyone not getting in the cart?
I suppose if Sarita's getting in, I'll get in.
If everyone is getting in, I'm not going to leave them, but I'm also going to warn them that this is how they sacrifice children.
Well, maybe we can like go through the roller coaster, find the children, and bring them back.
We can try that.
Because that's just what they were told happens. Doesn't mean that's what happens.
I
Well,
do have my.
I also know where the thing was. They told me where that we could go see what they were powering. Maybe.
Oh well, we
Lit?
could
Oh.
go look at that too. I don't know. This seems like the more interesting, fun plan. The more epic journey.
That is also
There's
like
the
a
realistic
halfling's
one,
answer.
then there's
which
the
is
get on
what
the
I
roller
love.
coaster and let's see.
This one sounds like, hey, when I tell the story in the future, I won't be lying. Not that I've ever lied about any of my stories, but like it'd be like, I
You
went on
would
this roller
never.
coaster and it magically appeared in front of 1,000 children that needed rescued, and we rescued 1,000 children. See, like that sounds way cooler than we found a portal.
Red starts counting the seats to see if they can fit 1,000 children.
Well, we might make a couple trips.
I mean, I won't.
Red
leave
makes
you
it to
guys
4 and gets
alone.
confused.
Ugh.
I'm just concerned, is all. Because like
Well,
we're
we could
supposed to
send one
kind of deal with
person.
the thing that's fused to my neck, and but it's okay. If we want to do this, let's do it.
Do we want to check out the power source and then do this?
Is it close?
I believe he said it was like underneath like the area. Like
Oh,
he
okay.
did give me the location. It was within the
Mhm.
area. I remember it.
Okay, Red
Yeah.
will then just get out of the cart and
Yeah,
start
let's
walking
check
towards
out.
it then.
Let's check out that, and then maybe look for the kids if we need to.
Lestra unbuckles her seatbelt and then gets.
Theo has to get Bruce from the car because he's holding on. He really wanted to go on the ride. Come on, buddy.
Bruce was there practicing his roller coaster arms. Just clack clack. Okay, come on,
clack.
buddy. He turns
Clack,
at you,
clack,
hand
clack.
still up, clack clack. Just uppies.
Come on, buddy.
Okay,
Put him back on my shoulder.
but yeah. So, what is your game plan for finding the source of power?
Well, I believe the goblin told me exactly where it was last week. Like he told me the location for it.
Yeah,
So
it's the tunnel to the roller coaster.
I thought he said it was separate from it. So sorry, that was
Okay.
my mistake.
Well,
So-
quickly check my notes because I could also be wrong. I got a lot going on. No,
I
it
thought he
is.
said it was like underneath or something, but
Yeah, he takes them down, is what he said.
okay. Then let's ignore everything that what I said earlier. I guess we're getting on the roller coaster. I did not understand that.
I mean, you
do
could like
apologize.
physically climb into the tunnel too without riding the roller coaster if you want to go investigate it. This is
That
me
sounds
just
like it
giving
needs
you
some
the
kind of
answer,
check.
not trying to railroad you.
That sounds like it needs some kind of check to like make sure we can climb through the area safely and everything.
I just think it's easier if we all get on the fun roller coaster. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys.
Also, I like how you said you're not railroading
Railroading us
but we're
in a roller
literally
coaster.
on
It's
a
about
roller
the-
coaster on a track.
You beat me
Come
to
on,
the
Bruce.
joke.
Let's get back in it.
I would also.
Clack, clack, clack,
We
clack.
could always send the car forward without us.
Ooh, do we want to do a test run?
Oh,
Mhm.
See where it goes?
we put Theo in there, and then Theo can
No.
blink back.
No, that
Theo.
no.
I was gonna say then Theo can blink back.
I mean,
Yeah, but my blink. That's not how my blink spell works.
Oh.
Red.
Bobby, with my illusion. Oh no, you have to be able to see it, can't you? Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you're just gonna run a dry coaster, just
A
nobody in
dry
it
coaster.
through.
We all get out again.
oh,
I'm
we're
just-
just raw dogging this
Come
roller
on, Bruce.
coaster right now. Are we
Back, 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 back,
serious?
back, back.
Dry run. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a dry shot.
Hate it here.
All right. Okay. 14. So sending it through is that's amazing. Oh no, that's a full success. Amazing. So it goes through and a different colored car comes out the other side. This one's blue.
What was it when it went in?
Red.
Red. Well, I'm not sure I like that. Does it
There's
just push an
there's
old
like
one?
some stains on the seats. It looks like there's like a puddle, like maybe it was raining, like water. It looks like
What color are the stains?
Water.
So it was
red.
red,
Water.
and now it's
It looks
blue.
like
So
water.
it's red and now it's blue.
Yeah, it's red now.
Well,
It's
so that
blue.
means- So the thing is that means that things can come back.
Can we? Okay,
Hopefully.
guys, can we do one more dry run? And
I was
can
gonna
we
say, do you
put-
want to look in more into the car or anything if there's anything there?
Yes, but I
Yes.
also, if we do another test run, I want to put an object in it and see if the object comes out.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know if this
So
is the same car, like
Sarah's-
it was.
Definitely going to investigate that car.
Yeah, we'll investigate it first. That's my idea for next.
Does it have the same castle on the front of it? Just blue instead of red?
it's a white castle, but the car is blue instead of red.
The White Castle. No crystal though.
So anyone who's looking in and like investigating can roll a d20.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
3
11.
8.
in jail already. Jesus.
An 11 is just
Five.
barely a full.
19.
Oh, a
There you
19. That
go.
means you'll find it. So you find a crumpled up piece of paper. It's slightly wet and waterlogged. Looks crumpled like it was discarded, maybe stepped on it a few times. But if you flatten it out, I'm sending an image of it because I assume you're going to show other people.
I'm going to look at it nonchalantly first because I won't think it's important because it's just a piece of paper. But then once I realize it's important, I'll be like, yo.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, well, that is not what I expected at all. Wow.
Me
Okay.
either.
Okay, wow.
Where'd you send it? Oh,
In
is
the
it
Quest
blue thing?
RPG chat.
Exactly
Yeah.
that? In Cincinnati?
Summer fair?
What's
Coney
a,
Islands.
what's a Cincinnati?
Fine. Rain.
What's a Coney Island?
Bobby, this is wild. This
Is that the name of the park that we're in?
I don't
Coney Island?
I don't think so. What's today's date?
What's happening?
This really threw me, man. This really
We're all just-
I hand out the paper that I found. I'm like, this is saying at Coney Island there's a Cincinnati fair thing.
Cincinnati.
Connie.
I don't know. I've never heard of these places.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, it must be Coney Island. Don't know who
Kellogg?
Coney is.
Cincinnati.
Also, what's today's date? I'm asking God.
Hold on.
Asking God.
God, what is today's
God,
date?
please
I don't have
answer
a
my
watch
prayer.
or a
I don't
calendar.
wear God. I need the date, please.
We're all so loopy. We're just like, ooh. I don't
I
know.
got hit in the head a couple of
Okay,
times by
so
those
not
gobos.
month 1.
I lost a lot of blood.
One sec. Yeah. In the world you are in, it is the year 835 in the month of Horisol.
Okay, even better. My
So
thing
what
makes
even
sense.
is a June?
Yeah, what's a June?
Who's June?
Exactly.
Who is June?
Who's June? Is this her
So somewhat
age group?
June 2 and 4, I guess. are
That's the age
running
of the
this-
kids, 2 to 4.
Oh, that's terrible. They kidnapped 2 to
Oh,
4-year-olds.
We're all the kids
I didn't even
named
think they were
June?
that. I didn't even think they
Oh,
were tall enough to
no.
go on the roller coaster. at
That's
that
why they
age.
didn't come back. They all fell off the roller coaster and
Oh
then
my god. We need to go save them.
So
This
many
is the
irresponsible
best
parents.
bit I've ever thrown at you.
Come
I-
on, Bruce. We need
Wait,
to
am I
go.
tall enough for the roller coaster? I need a booster seat.
I'll hold on to you.
Okay.
I'm
We have
getting
to go to
it.
this Cooney Island place and
So-
save the 2 to 4-year-olds from June.
So is the portal to Cincinnati? Is that where we're going?
I would really like to not be in Cincinnati. Especially not Coney
Something
Island.
about that name just has bad vibes.
So do we just let the kids be? Call it a
Nope.
day.
We're going we're going for a
Sarah.
ride, and then Alestra jumps in.
We
She has
can't.
to go
Sarah.
save the kids. Epic journey.
Well, aren't we
cannot leave
doing
the
another
kids in
dry run?
Cincinnati.
Oh no.
Oh, she
Zari-
gets out of the car again. Undoes her seatbelt again.
Zarita's 100% doing that thing of like, so should we just leave the kids behind as she's getting in the car? Like when you say, like when someone's like, hey, can you pass me that thing? And you're like, no. And you're just like already passing it over.
All right, so you're gonna put an object in the car. What are you putting in the car?
Apparently, Zarita.
No,
That's
definitely not. No, we're gonna put we're putting in we're gonna put in my library cart.
No,
No.
just a rock. Just
No,
grab
there's
a rock.
so many
fine.
things.
Yeah,
We
we're
could
just gonna
grab a leaf.
Put in my knife. I never use my knife. Put in my knife.
All right, hold
well, if
on.
you
I
want
can put
something-
in one of my arrows.
Yeah,
I
just
have
put
Oh,
in a
that's
rock
better.
or
Do that.
something.
Do an
Yeah,
arrow,
like
do an
literally
arrow.
shoot an arrow into the seat, like tunk.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I'm just gonna. She's not even gonna shoot it. She's gonna take it and jab it into the seat with way too much force and smile really slowly.
Well, so if this is a different cart than last time, are we gonna have to do this a few times to get
No,
back
we're just-
the cart that we want?
We're just
'Cause-
testing. We're just
But
testing.
if we stick this thing in this cart, then will a different cart get spit back out, and then we won't know if this thing survived?
But we're trying to see
Yes.
if this is like a transformative cart or something
Yeah.
weird. Like if it's just the color changing, it's just a test. We'll go on the next one. We'll
This
see
is just a test. Please put
It's
your
just a
hands and
test.
legs
We'll
inside
figure
your vehicle
something
at all
out
times.
from
It's
this.
just a test.
Okay. So you run another
Items
test.
May have disappeared.
A green car comes out with a white castle on it.
No arrow.
Well, first of all, it's green, not blue.
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
that wasn't the point.
Yeah,
no,
but like but we.
It's
shot
not an
arrow
automatic
with our
spray
car.
job. It
Yeah.
is a different car.
A different
no.
car. Okay.
no
There's no
arrow.
hole in the seat.
However, there is a skeleton in the car.
Oh,
Are you
I
s-
don't like that.
How tall is
I'm
the
so
skeleton?
glad we didn't put in Zarita.
It's June.
I could have done this for myself. It's fine.
Found you.
June.
What is
How big
June?
is the skeleton, Bobby?
Hold on.
Does it look
Really,
It's
Bobby?
It's adult
it
size.
looks
This should know. This should just be the
Really?
automatic answer,
'Cause kids
Bobby.
can't
I know
Either.
exactly where this is. Are you serious?
It is
Oh no.
About mid-size. Probably about
Mid-size, like a
5'1",
teenager?
5'2".
That's an adult. I'm 5'3", Bobby. What are you
You know,
trying to say?
someone who can reach a counter but not fully see over it.
How,
You said to kick
how
your
short
ass.
do you think 5'1"
I
is?
was-
No, that was just a
I'm
dig at
I'm
Amy, just to piss off
kidding.
Amy.
Bobby, what counters do
5'3"
you have in
is
your
a
house?
normal, respectable height. Many cool, super cool lesbians are totally just 5'3" and running it. Okay.
Um,
No, absolutely. People who are 5'3" have the biggest are the toughest people I've ever met.
can I, like, if I look in the cart, are they wearing any clothes? Like, is there anything that like
One
distinguishes
second.
them? Or how old does the skeleton look? Really, anything?
Okay, they would have clothes on them.
Okay.
They're pretty like ripped up, kind of scorched. But as you pick up
Ooh.
some flaps and put it, you do see some stuff that says Coney Island.
Got it. All right. Well, does anyone want this?
I think that Coney Island is in Cincinnati.
No one wants this?
Is Red talking?
I yes. Yes. For one, she's gonna say, does anyone want this?
Want what?
And
The
Sarita's just gonna
child,
look
the
at you
person,
dumbfounded,
The bones?
like-
I gesture to the skeleton.
No. Do you?
I want to like take the head, and I just
The
want to like,
skull?
yeah.
The skull and
then-
crossbones look is kind of the vibe for
Yeah,
pirate.
I want to take the head and I want to put it into my magical bag that can fit anything, and then I'm just gonna close it.
Okay. So do we want to go in there? Because it's clearly taking us to some kind of portal, potentially to this hellscape known as Cincinnati. So let's just get it over with, shall we?
Kin,
I love that it's Coney Island, but I somehow found a flyer for Coney Island, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is now
it's
like
really
shifted
weird.
it so much funnier.
Yeah, I'll get in. I'll sit next to the beheaded skeleton. We might need to take him out to fit everyone, but for now,
I sit
Oh.
on someone's lap so I actually fit and don't fall out.
you can sit on the skeleton.
No,
Okay.
I do not sit
Alright.
on a skeleton. I refuse.
What does everybody get on now that there's been a skeleton and weird flyers?
Yeah.
We need to find out where if this is June and where these other 2 to 4 year olds are and where Coney Island is.
Sarah's just gonna kind of unceremoniously raise the arm of the skeleton and like put her arm around it and settle in on top. Would she fit? Is she gonna fit? Is this gonna be an issue? Can she sit on the skeleton?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. She's gonna sit on the skeleton.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
5'3". How big could it be?
It was 5'1". I'm 5'3".
Oh,
Even
sorry.
better.
Alestra sits in the front with their weapon drawn, prepared to fight, just in case.
All right.
I'm like holding onto
Bruce's
my
arms
hat.
are less. Bruce's like little claws are less enthusiastic, but he's still gung ho and still.
Okay. So anyone not going?
Doing
Not
whatever they do, but it's very
Mary's just like,
begrudging.
God damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
Mary, how bad could it be?
It's fine.
It's Cincinnati.
if we die, we die.
I mean, that's as bad as
In
it can get.
Cincinnati.
So you go. How are you guys? Are you doing the blink to do the lever?
We'll get the
I think
There.
Reginald's gonna do it.
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
him to stay behind and be safe. Plus, he can't fit in the.
Gets up on his hind legs, grabs the lever,
Thank you, good sir.
gives you a nod. You swear the bear just winked and pulls
We
the
should tell
lever.
him to pull the lever back until we come back eventually, like in like 20 minutes or so.
Mhm.
You guys go. The stinky roller coaster goes up. There's a couple hills, and then it goes to this tunnel. And when you hit the tunnel, it becomes hard to know which way's up
Willy
and
Wonka.
which way's down. Yeah, it's very Willy Wonka boat tunnel.
Cool. I love it.
And there's this
Sarah
loud
loves it.
sound. You hear all these people. You think you hear crying. You smell this pungent chemical scent. And then the car comes out of the tunnel. And there's colors and painted metal. You see just beyond dozens of people walking around in shorts and swimsuits. You see a large sign on the other side of the gate that says Coney Island. And this kid kind of hanging out at the booth comes as it pulls up and stops. And he's just, oh crap, a car. Yeah, I need to send you through 1 second. Do you guys let him send it, or what are you doing?
Sarah's gonna stop him. What do you mean send us? Where?
I was just, my job is to hang out here. If any car comes through with like kids or something, it's supposed to be like a service car. This is apparently the service track for one of the rides. So I pull this lever and send them through that tunnel up over there.
I have an ability called Petrify.
Uh-huh.
And considering how many new people are here and we're in a completely different place and this person we don't know, I think Sarita would want to just go on autopilot and be like, you're not doing anything. We what? And try to petrify him.
Okay.
Get
So
it.
how's Petrify work?
You turn the surface of a nearby commoner or minion to stone for the next minute. The target
Okay.
cannot move, see, or hear or speak during this time. The creature has 50 hit points while petrified, but I don't think that's going to be a problem because don't
So,
think we're going to attack him.
He
but-
flashes to stone as you do that. You guys could get out of the car because the cart's stopped. He hasn't pulled the lever and sent you going again.
How long did you say it lasted?
1 minute.
Oh God.
We gotta. Are we like
Yeah.
in the
This is
middle of
like
a
the
track right now, or can we like step
You're
off? he was?
like back at the platform on this roller coaster, but it's a very different world you left.
Okay. Can I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna rush out and I wanna like lift up the stone man and I just kind of want to like move him off to the side.
Yeah, give me a d20 roll.
Great. I just want him to like when he comes back to you, I want him to be confused, so maybe we have a little bit more time. That's a nat 20.
Yeah. Shock him.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Cool. I want to. Yeah, I just kind of want to like move him off to like the side of. You know what? This is dumb. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put him in front of the cart. That way, no one's gonna.
Why are you like this?
He has 50 hit points. I
All right.
can't imagine.
So, are people getting out of the cart? What are you doing?
I think Zarita, after she petrifies the guy, she's gonna kind of like get out of the cart and start almost like doing that like new girl in a new city, like twirl around, like what is this place?
Yeah. So you guys are in a water park just outside of
come on,
Cincinnati.
Bobby.
However, the ride you're on is like behind maintenance fences and stuff.
Oh. Are we hopping a fence?
I think we should stay on the ride and keep going towards that tunnel to figure out where those kids went.
Is anyone like nearby us, like that's walking past the gate that we can like maybe shout out to?
I mean, sure.
And are they screaming in terror or fun, but reasonably
like-
terror in our eyes?
No one seems to have like really noticed you guys because like you're on the other side of an employees only gate. They're probably thinking you guys are employees or something.
Yeah, we look like them.
Clearly.
Can I want to lean against the gate like I'm a prisoner. And I just want to like rattle the gate to get someone's attention.
Roll a d20.
Really yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. 11.
All right. So with an 11, you rattle it, and one of the kids is just gonna be like, and the parent's gonna look confused, just be like, they must be practicing for the fall. Just come on. You really
Where
shouldn't be
did you
doing that
get
when the
that
park's open,
child?
you know? You're gonna scare some kids.
Where did you get the child?
The D&D
Theo
coaster
leans
takes you
over.
from the real world to a fantasy world. You all were already in a fantasy world. I just
Theo leans over
enchanted
to
your
Nissa.
asses.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Theo looks at Nissa and is like, so this is going well then?
Do we need to save that child from those people?
Where did you
No.
get your child?
I gotta see if security shows up.
Guys, I think we
I
should
would-
go.
Keep the thing straight, because now.
We need to take your child.
Nope. Opposite of why we're here.
No.
Well, we need to bring them back to their world where they came from.
Your child belongs with
I
us.
don't.
I'm gonna cry.
Is there like
Nope.
a gate or something that if we just like sit there for a minute and try to look into it,
Well,
we
like,
can just unlatch it?
we're behind
I mean,
maintenance
it's
stuff,
not
right?
like I just said it was a gate. I didn't say anything about there
Okay.
being like heavy security. This is a water park just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio.
So, well, yeah, no. So Red is sitting there like rattling the cages, and then Zarita is just gonna like
Not
go and see if there's like a
cages, she's
latch.
rattling the gate.
Cages.
It's a
like-
cage to me.
No, there isn't a cage. It's just a gate. And Red saw a child with their parent, assumedly. And Red assumed that the child is being taken.
Look, I'm sure everyone's just gonna think this is part of whatever's supposed to be going on here.
There's only
They
one
did.
child here, though. We should keep going. There might be more later.
Do I see any more children?
There's tons of kids.
Of course.
No.
I start rattling even harder.
We should go towards the
Sarah's gonna pull her hood back and just like put her hand on Red's shoulder.
Yeah,
It's
at
like,
this point,
I
I don't care
don't
what's
think we're
roll. A
supposed to be
security guard
here.
is coming this way.
No, guys, we need to go.
So
we should just.
a guy who looks like in his early 20s
Also, it's
in like
absolutely been a minute, and that
Ru-
guy is unfrozen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's on the tracks, so we have more time.
yeah, so he's
No,
gonna
somebody's-
unfreeze and just be like, all of a sudden his body isn't made of stone and can bend and shit, and he's just gonna be like, huh, boom, and fall
Yeah, but-
and get all fucking tangled in the tracks.
Exactly. So it's gonna take him a second to get up. So we have plenty of time.
But there's gonna be this guy, blonde hair. He looks like he's in his early 20s in like red board shorts and a gray polo, heading your way.
Look, can we get the guy
Theo
off
gets back in the car.
the thing and just let's do what he was gonna do anyway? Because I don't think we're supposed to be here. I think there should be somewhere further we need to get to. I don't want to have to punch that obnoxious looking blonde.
Are you sure you guys don't want me to just cause a distraction?
I got it. Hello.
Theo grabs Red and puts them
Yeah,
back
the
in
guard has already
car.
picked up his whistle and is blowing his whistle as he's
Yeah,
running
come on,
towards you
guys.
guys.
Oh no.
I don't think
Not
the
the
guy is gonna
whistle.
pull the lever again if another person is coming to yell at us.
Hell,
I can blink. I can
Hello?
blink and pull the lever.
Hello. Hello.
Why is Red so
I would-
talkative
What?
this session? We need
Who
I
to
would
is
love to
yelling
use-
about taking kids?
I would like to use cosmopolitan. So I am an
No.
expert in the study of cosmopolitan cultures, particularly in cities and nations. If you're falsely presenting as a citizen or official of a city or nation and your authenticity is challenged, you may use a local mannerism to fool common people. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm from here.
So what is a local
you don't
mannerism
go
of people
here.
from Cincinnati, Ohio?
From what Red has learned, I think
No.
Red is going to like strip off all of her clothes.
No,
Just-
all of them completely
she's-
naked.
No, she did like in her underwear, like everyone else, because everyone.
Red
it's a water
grabs her chest, rips, and it's just a red bikini.
Alestra just tilts her head and stares for a
Hey.
real long minute.
Alestra's still back at the cart. It's just all ass in view.
Everyone's just staring at this point. Even Sarah's staring.
Yeah, well, yeah. Even the guard blowing, it's just like stops. The whistle falls from his lips.
Her sword.
Let's take advantage of the
Her sword
distraction.
is like tipped up a little bit more for no reason whatsoever.
The hat
Huh,
is still
sword?
on.
For no reason. I
But
We're
can't.
going
he's just-
to get back.
Oh,
the
are
car.
you guys? You guys must be part of the new stage show.
Exactly.
Oh shit! No, you're in the
Sure.
wrong area. The
Oh,
the
no.
amphitheater's over here. I'll walk all of you. And he goes and he gets the keys
No.
and starts unlocking the gate.
You know what?
No.
It's
No,
fine. We're
good.
actually going to take the motorized track to the Thetra.
Roll a d20.
Theatra.
The
Theatra.
Theatra.
Theater, because no one would know what a theater is where we're from.
16.
God damn it! Yeah, 16's just
He's really distracted by that bikini.
yeah. He's just staring straight down at Tits. Just yeah, okay. And shakes it. Lou, are they supposed to be on here? And like climbing his way out, like all banged up from the track. It's just they came in on the car. They don't tell me about
Very-
anything. Fine, just stop yelling at the guests. This is not where we're doing a show. Okay.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah. Stare straight at it. Nice to meet you too.
Hey, random question. As I'm still staring at Red's ass. Have any weird children come through here that aren't like normal looking?
Weird kids. It's like a ginger, shirtless, digging his finger in his ear as he has like half a creamsicle in his mouth. Comes walking by his legs. Yeah, a few.
Oh, guys.
That really quick, just while I'm getting back in the cart, I don't know why this kid seems trustworthy. Is there like a language that is spoken in perhaps like somewhere that we're from that isn't really spoken here, like I don't know, Goblin or something?
Sure.
Just a language that I
Yeah.
can just like I want to say something in it and see if he reacts or if anyone reacts.
Okay.
Like and knows kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Those were words.
Yeah, you get it. Thank you.
All right, roll a d20.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. We don't have to talk about it.
No, what'd you roll?
It's a 3.
Are
I am getting in the car as I'm doing it though.
Do
you?
I need to call medical? Is she having a stroke?
Oh god. No, just
All right, I'm
send
gonna
us-
go call medical, and he pulls out a
No,
walkie and
would she
starts
be
walking.
Definitely not. She's fine.
Send it.
You shouldn't stroke things
I
right
blink.
now.
I blink if the employee isn't there. If he is, let's just do.
Yeah,
this.
he's
Go.
climbed his way
Yeah.
out of the gate. Poor Mary. I didn't even want to be here. All right. Is
believe
everybody
you did
climbing
that.
and leaving Coney Island, Cincinnati?
Yes.
You're muted, by the way.
I never left the ride vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't think Theo did either. I've been screaming this whole time for us to just go.
Just go.
I feel like a
Just
bunch of us
go.
are just in the car still.
Yeah.
I
All right.
think me and Red and I were the only two that actually said we got out of the vehicle. And I just did the whole twirling, like, what is this
This
place
place?
thing? So
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Lou is. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I must have slipped. I don't know how I ended up in the tracks. Yeah, you guys are supposed to go through, and he goes and he pulls the lever. And again, Willy Wonka boat tunnel, only much darker. And it starts getting cold until the cart pulls out. And it's almost like a twilight level of lighting. Like you can kind of see, but you come out and the track is just all covered in overgrowth, except for the very track itself where the carts have torn through it. And it's again this like abandoned carnival space, but everything has roots and vines grown over all of it. And the sky itself is this like purplish gray with jet black clouds. And you just hear something moving above you.
Immediately looks up. Like immediately is checking.
Sword fully erect. I mean, ready for action.
Is it?
There is. Its form is hard to describe.
For fuck's sake.
But there is writhing and tentacles and eyes. And many mouths.
You just have to put tentacles on everything.
It's
He
hot.
knows how to make me pay attention.
It
Both
is
of you.
the same texture and color to everything grown over. And you realize it's not roots. The things that are grown over everything around here are coming off of this creature. There's a
On a
cross
scale of-
between like a tree, a fungus, and an eldritch horror.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say on a scale of 1 to Vecna.
I was
Yeah, we're at like a 9
Okay.
because I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
I
if
was
I'd
getting
call it
Okay.
a god,
Things vibes, yeah.
but
yeah, okay, got it. Okay,
Very shadow monster.
yeah.
okay.
And
Got it.
there are the littered bits of fabric all at this thing's base and on the ground around as the cart stops.
them kids dead.
And many of the mouths begin salivating as it starts creeping towards you. What do
I'm
you
gonna go
do?
ahead and turn invisible. I'm not doing the hat one.
Yeah.
I'm doing just the full invisible one.
Okay. I do need everyone to roll a d20 when they see it.
You hate to see that.
12.
16.
13.
All right. Did anyone roll below an 11?
Yes.
Those who
Nat
rolled
20.
below an 11 are frozen in fear and lose your first turn.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go invisible just immediately.
You go invisible. What do
Then-
other people want to do?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna cast Pegasus Cloak, which gives you bestow any number of nearby creatures with illusory feather cloaks for the next hour. Affected creatures hover 1 meter above the ground and can move by gliding in the direction they want to travel They also fall gently until they are hovering 1 meter above the ground. So everybody gets that so they can fight this thing better because I'm not good in combat.
All right. Anyone else have a turn that has a? Oh, I know Mary does. Mary rolled a nat 20.
Where's the lever?
I was gonna say, where's that fucking lever?
It is
Next.
on the platform. However, the cart is not stopped at the platform yet. Once it's come out, it's moving much slower on this track because it's all rusted and corroded.
Okay.
Somebody spit on the track real fast.
But
Move it
I
up.
will.
You said it's like, is it like there's plants there? Is
A,
it...
a lot of these, like what at first you thought were probably roots, are up there, and also like parts of the track are pitted and bent and everything. Like it's a much rougher ride. You're
You can set
moving
shit
at
on
about
fire.
like Pokemon Snap speed.
Wow. Okay.
Got it. Perfect.
Original.
So like, would
Yes.
we go faster if the things that are across it were gone?
Yeah.
Can I just touch the one in front of us and use corrupt? It's not like technically the way the spell works, but can
Yeah.
I use that to kind of
Like
remove
burn it
what's
all
in front of
away.
me? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
'cause
gonna.
I'm not good at combat.
Yeah, we'll make it a touch attack. So you roll a d20. You need an 11 or better.
18.
All right. That is going to save you guys a turn till it comes up to the lever. Did Sarah get a turn on this?
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Well, the stuff just got taken care of, right? That's in the way.
Yeah, the overgrowth did, yes.
Is there is the lever something that can be like struck to be like what's
Possibly, yeah.
She's gonna try and shoot the lever with an arrow.
All right, that's a very small target, so unless you have something that's going to give you like super precision, I'm going to say it's disadvantage.
Okay, well, I'll just use my thingy then. Hold on.
All right.
Let me pull up my thing to give me my thingy with the thing.
With the stuff on the side.
Those are words.
Yeah, the stuff in the thing. Duh. It's like, Farsight or whatever
Yeah.
that ability.
Yeah,
that
I'll
thing.
let you do that.
I'm just gonna
creative use of
I'm gonna use that. It's an object. I'm supposed to be able to aim at an object. So
Yeah. So that'll just make it a flat roll then with Farsight.
okay. Hang on.
You need an 11 or better.
Okay. Need to please. 14.
All right, you hit it, which means the gate is open, so it will not stop at the center point. It'll just keep passing through, but the cart is still moving. All right, I do believe that's everyone who can go. Oh, there's 6 of you. I'm going to roll a d6. A couple of them.
I'm
Yeah,
invisible. Just as a reminder, I don't know if that
Okay.
affects anything that you're about to do.
Yeah, and everybody
So-
can hover a meter above the ground. I don't know if I doubt that's going to give any mechanical advantage, but just in case.
So, Nissa, it also would make sense that it retaliates against you. In fact, what's the damage that your corruption deals?
1, and then 1 the next round.
Okay. Well, that matters because it did hurt him. All right. So it's going to lash some of its tendrils at Nissa. A 12 will hit. So they hit Nissa, and like as soon as it hits Nissa, it starts wrapping around Nissa's shoulder. And you see Nissa starting to like lose color as you take 4 damage. And it will heal up to 4. It only needs to heal 1. And the other one is...
Question. Can I intercept or no?
You're frozen this round, correct?
I'm afraid this round, so I wasn't sure if I
Yeah.
could intercept. I know I couldn't attack.
1 second. They're frozen if you're in lose. Oh, you just lose your turn, not reactions. So you could intercept.
Okay, so I will spend a point and intercept, so the attack must hit me instead.
All right, hits you. You take 4 damage.
And they're provoked by, they also immediately are affected by provoke, so they must target me until they're...
Oh, so the second attack
for
has
1
to
minute.
target you now instead of Lonnie.
Mhm.
Because that's what the other dice rolled.
Yep.
17,
Yikes.
you take another 4 damage. That's 8
Oh.
damage total. That is a lot
Oh yeah, I'm badly hurt.
of Alestra's life. Just as Alestra just starts to like shrivel and almost age.
Ugh.
But it's now everyone's turn. And now everyone
Okay.
can act.
I have something that I want to do.
Oh, and the turn ended. So you are now passing the lever. So you have probably another round to get back into the tunnel.
Okay, immediately, because I am invisible and I'm still in the car.
Uh-huh.
I want to pull out my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to coat my crossbow in black poison.
Okay.
And then I want to shoot it.
Okay.
Just
So,
the center.
like, coating the crossbow in poison's probably going to take your turn. Unless it says you get
Okay.
to coat and shoot. in the
Okay,
same
that's fine.
round.
That is fine. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So you're coating something with poison. What does anyone else want to do? It is a new round, so everybody gets to act.
I have an ability called Command Nature. You
Mhm.
said that there was a lot of like overgrowth here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that means maybe some vines.
Yeah, it's very vine-like.
Okay. If I spend 1 point, I can explain how I can deal 2 damage to a nearby target. And I was wondering if maybe I could use the vines to also like grab and pull away tentacles.
Yeah. So the thing is the vines are the thing. So that is
everything, like all of the things around
and that's
us are
fine.
the
That
thing.
yeah,
Okay.
this thing's aberrant, but it's technically natural.
Okay.
So
So
I'll
then
let you use it. Like you can kind of like almost like purify it type of situation.
okay. I'm gonna mainly focus around what's on Alestra first, and then basically whatever else I can get
Yeah.
beyond that.
So 2 health off of this thing and get them off of Alestra, which will then also remove the provoke, I believe, once it gets hit by something.
Okay.
All right. If we're still going, Theo, do you have something up your sleeve?
Yeah, let's spend 2 AP on a magic strike.
All right.
You overload, and I'm using an upgraded version of this. It's usually 0, and you have to roll for it. But
Uh-huh.
if I spend 2, you overload the missile, increasing its damage to 4 and hitting the target automatically.
Nice.
So no roll, and 4 damage to this motherfucker.
Amazing. You guys do not want to know how much health it had.
Yeah.
But you have dealt some significant damage to it.
I have
All
a
right.
question.
Yes.
If something says all enemies within reach, are the tentacles considered individual enemies possibly?
Given how big this thing is, I will say it counts. 1 second, let me quickly. Yeah, I will say it counts as up to 5 enemies.
Cool. I'm going to hope that someone heals me,
'Cause
but
it has 5 times the health of a normal boss.
lovely. And I'm
It's
going
colossal.
to be filled with a tornado rage of fury as I, with my newfound ability to float, start to spin in a whirlwind.
Yep.
With my sword out and use my whirlwind attack, which is the max ability for dueling, and roll a d20.
5 times apparently.
No.
Oh, you only roll once.
Right. And oh, sweet. That's a 20. Yes. You strike all enemies within reach, hitting them for double damage.
Nice. And what's the damage of your weapon too, right?
I don't know if I can know. It's
Most
a bastard
are
sword.
2. Yeah.
Then sure.
Okay. So 5 times 2 is 10. Doubled is 20. You hurt this thing fucking bad.
So I just like do this really cool whirlwind attack and then go, that's for hurting a little bit. I'm fine, but it hurt a little bit.
It is at almost half health now.
I quickly like back the fuck up closer to
at
everybody
half
else
health.
so I can get healed, possibly, hopefully, please, somebody.
Almost at half health.
Sarah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna speak with trees. No,
You got it. You can.
no, look, I don't even have that ability. So
Okay.
no.
Look, you got it. I can RP this thing.
Let's see.
All right. So while you figure that out, we are actually going to go on bio break. So
that
you
works.
can
Hooray.
take some time. Also, Nissa has a turn still. And Lonnie went.
Gonna heal. So
Yeah. But we will be right back. Really good cliffhanger. Do we just want to do Disney trivia? Because this ain't happening.
How dare you? No, I want to play the game. I want to play the game.
We are here. We got this. Let's go.
You're a time traveling corpse?
I don't. Apparently.
That is awesome.
Now this one wasn't me.
It's not our fault. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He is so excited and is bouncing so much. Like, there's so much excited bouncing.
Obviously, everyone's into anarchy.
Yeah, you cannot be. He's so cool.
My world is crumbling around me.
Nice to meet you and explode with you.
I suppose that is nice, yes.
Might have better.
Fuck you.
I knew we weren't gonna get off scot-free from murdering someone.
Yeah.
Step 1, you tell me I'm wrong. Step 2, you say you wanna see it all the way through. Step 3, you bring me down to my knees. Step 4, you say you're walking out the door. You can't take it anymore. But where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. All you wanna do is fight. Why don't you wanna make it right? You don't know what you're running from. I tear my seams apart for you. You sell me every little lie is true. Oh yeah. But I listen to the heartbeat on the floor. I feel loud every breath just like before. You can't take it anymore. Where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. All you wanna do is fight.
The Information Superhighway. Newcom, nice of you to join us.
When average teenager Arthur Padrone finds out he's the reincarnation of King Arthur of Camelot, he, Merlin, and Lancelot go on a road trip to find the other Knights of the Round Table before danger catches up to them in this comedy fiction podcast. Listen to Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcasts.
doers don't do, and doers don't watch. So let's get to it. Let's get it done. You step it up a notch. We can do it. We can get it done. 'Cause we're doers, and doers don't watch.
Tales from 2000.
Oh, it slaps.
Uh-huh. We are back. I'm gonna say the Shadow and Sigil Discord has seen a preview of it, and they like it. So we just lost Rachel for a second. I'm guessing just on camera, from what I can see. Okay, but we come back to mid-combat. And Sarah, what is it you are wanting to do?
So I don't really have anything that like increases my damage really. So I'm just gonna hold kind of like an attack. She's gonna prepare an attack and have it ready. So like if the next person it goes for, she's gonna shoot at whatever limb.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll let that. If you go on hold, then you can try and stop one of the attacks.
Yeah, that's kind of what she's going for.
And Nissa, you said you wanted to heal?
Yep, I am going to be healing Alestra.
Yeah.
And then
Yay.
How much does that heal for?
full hit points. That's the only one.
Oh my god, yeah. Because Alestra's at like 2 hit points.
And then any minor condition that she would have is also gone.
So Alestra's also going to look healthy again. Because it like drains the life from you.
I
right.
think for a split second, Alestra's like, oh, thank God I'm beautiful again. Yeah, be an epic hero and not be pretty in a circus. It doesn't work.
It is going to attack Nissa. And Red, you are no longer invisible, correct?
I am not, but as soon as it attacks Nissa, I can make an attack. So I'm gonna, as a reaction.
Okay. So first it's going to attack, which Sarah is also on hold. So both of you can attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just now?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
okay.
said as soon as it makes an attack.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to hit Nissa. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a basic
It's
attack.
not as soon as
then.
it hits, it's as soon as it attacks. You've interrupted whether or not we hit.
That's true. You're right. Okay, so I'm going to shoot with my crossbow and my arrow that has the black poison. And commoners and minions are instantly killed, but bosses are hit for 10 HP.
All right, roll a d20.
Whoa. Please. Oh, 11?
That hits.
Holy shit. Woo!
Oh my god. This thing is down into the teens in
That
health.
doesn't make it better.
This is almost at normal boss health. But Sarah, you were on hold, so.
Yeah, I just rolled a 12.
12, that'll hit. What kind of damage do you deal? Because you're scary
It's just
archer.
just bow. Yeah,
Okay, so
but
just
it's just
2.
bow and arrow. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you've removed all the extra health for how big it is.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, since both of you were on hold, it makes 2 attacks. I'm going to just say both attacks got stopped.
Okay.
So that means it's back to everybody's turn.
All right.
And you're about to go through the tunnel now. Because it's still rolling. By the end of this monster's turn, you will go through the tunnel if you don't stop the car.
I'm going to try a will attack then.
Okay.
Come on, natural 20. Not quite. 17. Double damage to the single target.
Okay. So 4 damage.
Yeah. Should have tried whirlwind again. But I could have got quadruple damage if I got 20.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's okay.
Sarah, are you attacking or are you holding?
Oh, I'm attacking. Might as well. I mean, we're about to go through the tunnel, so.
Yep.
13.
All right. Single digit health.
Woohoo!
Nissa, anything you're doing?
Anyone that is injured.
Not currently,
anyone
actually.
injured?
Yeah, we're all good. We've
Alright.
just been stabbing this thing.
I could freeze it
You could.
if we want to just get through without even having to do anything more to it.
Is there anything else in our way that I can speed up? Because everything I have is a touch attack.
If you can come up with some way to speed up the cart, you can, but I don't have any like roadblocks. It's just
I
moving
don't.
shitty.
I just didn't know if there were any more of those tendrils.
No,
in front, or-
you've like wiped them. You're good.
It's just like rust at this point.
Yeah, it's just and the track itself is like beaten and bent from this thing hitting it. And
Yeah,
everything.
and I mean we're pretty much there at this point anyway, and
Yeah.
that thing apparently is single digit. So
Yeah, we'll get him by the end of his turn
Actually, I'm
anyway.
gonna use Nox,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use it on Sarah. And what Nox does is I basically imbue like basically ideas to you. So you are going to be alertness, increased confidence, and euphoria.
Oh, it's
my
drugs.
God, like
It's here.
I just
Snort
took a bunch of
this.
drugs, and you feel like way better.
forced poppers.
Here, take ecstasy.
Yeah. I have these things called phetamines. All right, Red, what are you doing?
Has everyone else gone?
Not yet. We still have
Okay.
Theo and Zarita.
Yeah, let everyone else go because I'm just if
Then
I'm gonna waste the
continuing
4
around the
HP.
clock. And Zarita, what do you want to do?
I mean, I think I kind of just want to like if are we close enough that it's like if we just freeze it, then
Yeah, it literally is just gonna like take a couple last swipes at you as you go into the tunnel at this point.
okay. Then I'm just going to. So it says I can freeze a creature,
Yes.
but does that mean I'd be freezing the entirety of it or just one of his like many?
The
tentacles?
entirety of it.
Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna freeze it, and if
Yeah.
someone wants, they can still swing at it and like shatter
Yeah.
it, but can't deal damage to us anymore.
Theo, anything you want to do?
Nope, I guess not.
All right.
Throw a
so,
rock at it, Theo.
So that
I
leaves Red. What do you want to do?
Can I just
Bruce
shoot like a
clicked really-
single a single crossbolt like
Mhm.
into it and see if it shatters?
I will say with disadvantage. Because the damage is low enough with disadvantage and how much you've beaten it down.
Okay. Whoop.
The MVP to this was Alestra, though, dealing 20 damage in a round.
Yeah, that was pretty baller.
Yeah, that did not work.
Okay.
Fuck.
And goes, this is my time. I'm going to be so cool. I'm going to. Oh.
I should have just done what I was gonna do. Fuck. Okay.
All right. And you guys go through a whirling vortex again. Willy Wonka boat tunnel. Not as dark as the last one. In fact, this is probably the most colorful of them. and you come back out in the ride you originally got on.
All right. Going again.
I'm going
Sarita
to
automatically gets out and is just like hugging the ground, like, oh my god. Stable ground. Yes.
I daintily walk out and just sit on the ground.
We didn't find those kids. I
No,
think the
the
last stop
kids-
we might need to go back to.
Yeah, I think the kids.
I
might
feel
be
like
back on
we've
Coney
got this
Island.
though.
I mean, to be fair, I
no.
think we saw what remains of the children. So.
I
think
feel
the kids got
like
eaten.
I feel like we should kill that thing though. We got it. We've got it. We're good.
Red has grabbed more black poison and is putting it on a crossbow bolt and is getting back in the roller coaster.
Is that shareable? Can she give that to other people?
The spy can share their items.
Yeah, I think that I can. Yeah,
You just have to spend the points for it.
yeah, but because it's in single digits and it does 10 damage, so we only need 1. But I can.
You could also coat Sarah's arrow with it.
Oh, that's true. That would be better. I'm going to do that.
Because Sarah has all that aim
Sarah
stuff.
has a better shot.
I was-
a better chance. Yeah, you're right.
The spy's very like
can
has
force-
really cool toys, but definitely built to be like and then give toys
Yeah.
to people to like be a support.
And of course, Sarah's hyped to go back in. Sarah wants to go back in. She knows that we've got this. Look, guys, we're so close.
Zarita
That thing-
still. Oh. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, who
That
is
thing-
actually going back in, seeing what happened, seeing you went to this weird place full of people acting crazy, and then
I'm sitting on the
Monsterland.
ground.
Yeah,
I think Sarita is literally just hugging the ground. She's like, are we sure it was that giant tentacle monster? Or is it just those awful questioning people
I'd be willing to
took
go
the
back
kids?
and find. They said something about a show at Coney Island. I'd be willing to go back there and check it out. But also, if we go back there, that does mean we have to then go through and fight that monster again.
You can.
That's the point.
You can get out at Coney Island, and we'll keep going, and then we'll come back around for you.
I would just like to figure out why a necklace is fused to my neck, personally. But you guys do what you want to do. I will stay here. Have fun. She just
We
gives
will.
a thumbs up.
We will.
I heard this. I heard this phrase in the epic tales of not splitting the party. And when you split the party, people die.
If I die, I die. Sarah yells.
But yes, but
Look,
but the person who heals us
Into
can't
the roller
stay
coaster.
here.
you
Well,
can't
the
fill a girl with
person
poppers and then take it back.
The
What
person
if-
that heals other people really doesn't want to go.
But what if this is how we get rid of the necklace by killing the gigantic tentacle monster?
This seems like the book of side quests, and no.
So this is really feeling side quest material.
I'm just gonna. I mean,
But we can save the children.
Yeah,
Nissa
I feel
really
like-
doesn't
children
need
if
the
you want.
platinum trophy.
I'm
okay.
staying.
Have
Really
what you want
fast.
to do. You didn't have me forever, so you'll be fine if you want to go. But if you don't want to go, that's fine too. I would like to have pancakes. What about you guys?
So
Oh,
who's
now-
going?
now
Who
you're
is
saying-
staying? Because I do believe the
I'm-
party is splitting right now.
But pancakes. But tentacle monster. But
I'm in the roller
Sarita, this is
coaster.
hard. I can't pick.
Tentacle pancakes?
We could do both.
I feel like just again, Sarah is overflowing with confidence. So I don't feel like I could possibly
Yeah, she's
have
fucking
a person
high.
who is
No,
already
Red-
confident.
Red
not
is
stay on the roller coaster.
dude. Red is sitting right next to you and is just like coating your arrow in this black poison.
Right. So Red and Sarah are going. Are you guys going to wait for Red and Sarah? Are you
Literally
going
gonna
with
die.
Red and Sarah? Are you leaving while Red and Sarah go?
I don't like leaving kids potentially to be killed.
I can't leave an epic journey unfinished. We have to go.
Also, Lonnie, how long does that freeze last?
It does not specify. You freeze a nearby
geez.
commoner, minion, or object, encasing it in ice. Oh, until you leave the scene.
Okay.
If you freeze a creature, it cannot move or act. So
Yeah.
it is already unfrozen again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking for like a specific number and no number was jumping out at me. So I was just like, forever.
This is the kind of game where it could. Like, the paladin smites people and they can get haunted forever for it. So,
I mean, if we just sat here and I only looked for a number, then I would have just said forever.
yeah.
I had to go and read it.
Stupid
It's a
literacy.
shame.
Nice, Lonnie.
Stupid
words.
ability to read. Ugh, I hate
Stupid
it.
words.
All right.
That's
but yeah,
why all of my characters can't read.
But yeah, so Red and Sarah are going. It seems like just the two of you are about to make your decision.
No, Alyssa's going.
Well, it seems like
Okay,
it
Alestra's
went
going also.
fast, right? We weren't in there for too long. We can be right back. We can figure out the necklace after that and still be able to do all of it.
Guy seemed really willing to send us forward. I'm literally just going to be like, continue on, good sir. Let's go.
Unless Coney Island has something to do with it. I still think
We
there's
can
something
get back
evil
to
about that
Coney
place.
Island.
Yeah.
I want to kill the thing.
Yeah. We're just like
All
chanting and banging on the
So
roller
the
coaster,
three
like
our three combat monkeys are
Combat monkeys. I hate combat, actually.
I'm going back to the village.
I'm
for
sorry.
pancakes.
I want to kill the thing. I'm
She is overflowing
Oh, yeah.
with confidence.
True. Yeah, so Nissa's just leaving back to the village. Kind of done with all y'all. Our warriors are heading through. What is...
Is our
Let's say Zarita seems to be busy for a second. Theo, what are you doing? Reginald T. Bear is also here.
Is he getting in the
I would
roller
offer the
coaster?
bear a bath and to come back to the village.
Yeah,
I did say
that's a
I
good
was
idea.
taking care of the bear. So
I don't know. I don't like potentially leaving these kids. I feel like that's our responsibility because
we saw their
on
torn
this-
up clothes.
we
It
saw
was a graveyard.
one torn up body.
Could be naked.
No, there was a bunch of torn up clothes at the base of the
Yeah.
monster tree.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like, it sounds like you missed a detail.
They're all dead. I highly
Yes,
doubt
but we have to
any are left
prevent more
alive.
from dying.
Yeah, if we don't,
did. We killed the guy that was feeding them. We literally killed the guy that was feeding them.
but if
And he can-
anyone gets on this roller coaster,
And goes through. Then
That's
they're
like-
also
If you guys want to do it, that's fine. Mary's tired and just Mary's would rather not. But you do what you want to
Yeah,
do.
you guys.
That's why my character's going back to the village.
it's gonna take 2 seconds. So
That's fine.
it's literally in single digits. And
that's
the-
assuming it
If he
hasn't
still is.
healed at all.
Yeah. yeah,
It's been like 2 seconds.
in this time frame. But
It doesn't matter. I'm coding. I've coded 3 arrows in black poison.
oh god. Okay.
You know what? No, I've coded 5.
Wow, you
That's
just
50.
said fuck all the points.
That's 50.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta do some quick math. All right. Because it's been a short time now.
You know what? I feel like if they don't have somebody go with them, they're gonna die, and I can at least portal you guys back if you die. So I'll go with you.
All right.
Is there any way for your portal to like anchor back here? Like if we're in any place, we can just.
Yeah, no, my gate spell is anchored to our wagon.
Sweet.
So I can get us out of there if I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, snap your fingers. Any willing party members nearby are instantly teleported to your circle. So if anything goes super, super wrong.
Nice. Oh, that's super good.
Yeah. Sarah, seeing Theo join them, just goes, hell yeah!
That's not the intention, Nissa. I'll be back soon.
Don't die.
That was a me moment.
Like a key. This is look. Each one of them have to get knocked over.
All right. So with that, Zarita, Sarah, Red, and Alestra and Theo are going. Nissa is heading back to town. Where are you going?
That's a tough question because I don't want to leave Nissa alone.
It's okay.
Go
it's
get
okay.
pancakes. Go get
She's
pancakes.
she's got the bear.
Nissa does have Reginald T. Bear with her.
I'm not alone. I will survive.
She
I'll
also
probably
has
get kidnapped,
pancakes.
but I will survive.
No.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know
Hey,
exactly
hey.
what's gonna happen.
Hey.
It's better for only one of us to get kidnapped than everybody else. Just go.
I give one look back at the roller coaster. I look at Nissa standing and like decidedly not going. I turn to Reginald. I turn into a bear, and the two of us are Nissa's bear bodyguards to walk her back to go get pancakes.
Thank you, Zarita.
Okay, bye.
Zarita, if I don't come back, tell my tale. Make sure it's extra epic.
If I don't come back, don't tell anyone.
If there's danger, you know how to contact me, and she'll kind of like hold up her necklace.
You guys also have the collars.
To Alestra. Yeah. So.
We know that there's danger. We're going to.
All right.
Immediately gets to Coney Island, like, there's danger. There are children afoot.
So
are the children, or is the danger people? Because I don't want to deal with that kind of danger.
There's so many people.
We will cover our roller coaster people first.
Before we even like get to Coney Island, can I like already my crossbow is gonna be like ready to go, but I am hiding it like when we get there. But like I want it to be ready so I can just whip it out in the next stop.
All right. So roller coaster people, you go. It goes to Coney Island. It pulls up. Lou is still there. Just like. Actually, I'm going to roll to see if it's Lou this time. All right. Different person's there. It's also nighttime right now when you go
Pull the
through.
lever.
We're late for the show. Send us through.
Oh God, we must. Okay, I guess they extended the fall hours. All right. And he pulls the lever.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like a big time gap.
Wait a second. Wait a
Bobby
second.
did have to do math. Bobby did have to do math, just to be clear. So it could have been like okay, well, you've been gone for this long times.
We are leaving. I'm sorry.
I thought the first time that we went through, it was like the show was just starting or something. And that was a new show. And so if they're extending the fall hours, that means this
when
is
we went there the last time, it was June, and now it's fall.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a problem. That thing's gonna be back at full health, and I don't care. We're gonna kill it this time.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No, we're going home.
We have 5 arrows coated in black poison. That's 10 HP each. So really, if everyone has an arrow, it's gonna take about
I mean, okay. Well,
technically 1 round of combat because I can have a reaction.
if it's gonna be back at full health.
That's 50.
Sarah's starting to come down.
You're like, oh wait, how much time has passed as he let you go through? As you're saying
Here's
that,
the thing,
you hit
we don't know. We
fourth.
don't know what fall is. June. And
In
fall, we don't
basic
know.
seasons, if you guys understand what's being said, you'd understand those kind of concepts.
Okay, fine.
because that's not a proper name. June is a proper name. June is based on culture, not concepts.
Oh,
But
autumn in some places.
Does everyone in like the car have like either an arrow or a crossbow or something that I can coat?
no, Theo does
And
not.
Theo's got nothing. Theo's our exit plan.
Theo's the exit plan. So I will say, since you guys know what's coming, you can have a surprise round and prepare for a
let's
surprise
go.
round.
Go.
Let's go. I am
Guess who's
unloading.
whirlwinding again?
You're gonna
Guess
just
who's-
fly out of there. Just is Theo casting the stuff that lets you fly again?
It lasts for an hour. Has it been an hour?
Oh yeah, it hasn't been an hour for your guys' time, so
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, it's not a 20, but it's an 18. So I hit all enemies within reach. So 2 damage to each.
to all 5, that's 10 damage.
I mean, I'll magic strike again.
Yeah.
So that's 4 damage.
Oh shit! 4 damage. That's actually really, really useful right now.
Yeah,
Because
no, the magic strike is overload missile release, increasing its damage to 4 and hitting the target automatically. It costs 2 AP, so it's
I will just
spendy,
say
but I have 14 AP to burn.
this thing's health ends in a 4, so you now just made it divisible by 10.
Cool. All right. I am loading up one of those poison arrows I got.
Yeah, you have 5 arrows pre-done.
Yeah, but I'm going to combine that with my Deadeye, killing 3 of my action points to hit it. I score a triumph on a nearby
Which
creature
does double
or object.
damage.
The hit disables the targeted limb. So, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I will say you can like hit some of the eyes or something, but all right, so double damage, so that's 20 points.
Oh, I don't do the fucking kill
Red.
this thing.
Red, what do you want to do?
I'm just shooting with my crossbow.
All right.
So that is a 14, baby.
All right, that's 10 damage.
How's it looking?
Surprise. Oh, it's well below half health. You guys just came out, it was just like
Yeah.
Look,
like
it's gonna
coming
die.
out of the tunnel is the halfling Tasmanian devil, just like a blender immediately, followed by your elven archer, just like sniping it with this poisonous arrow in the face. And as it's reeling back, another poisonous arrow hits it in the midsection, while an arcane bolt whacks it on the side of the head.
Look at Sammy.
And that was our surprise round. So we
That
get
was
to
your
go to our
surprise round.
regular round now. Cool.
So now it's a regular round, which you guys go, then I go. So you guys have a round.
Okay. I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
Yep, fire again.
I'm gonna whirlwind again, honestly.
Wow, baby.
No. We're like this arcane horror.
All right,
Screw your Cthulhu.
So you're gonna whirlwind again, Nikki? Roll your
Yeah.
d20.
I got an 18 again, so hit all enemies with another 10 damage.
All right. Sarah, are you doing anything?
I was waiting until after everybody did their damage.
Okay,
to
so
see
if
what it
you
was
wait,
at.
what you're gonna see is this thing getting hit with poison, starting to keel over as Alestra spins back up, and as it's falling, it just cuts it to fucking pieces as it's at negative 10 hit points. It is negative 1 boss.
Negative 1 boss.
I make sushi out of tentacles.
No, ew, don't do that.
For an idea, this thing was a colossal veteran, which meant it had 54 hit points.
That's fine.
And you
That's fine.
nuked it.
Look, it's okay. The game shouldn't give me things that make me
Deadeye
hoarded-
plus black poison is scary because there's no roll. It's just
Yeah, that's why I was like,
20
no.
damage.
That's
But
wild.
you guys are
Wow.
burning up a bunch of action points now. Like
Hey,
that
I
you've
had-
earned.
Yeah. But that only cost me 3. That's why I waited. I'm like, I'm not using my next one until I see.
Now,
It cost me 12.
with that, we are going to cut to Nissa and the 2 bears.
Short one.
The new
Um,
sitcom.
So now that I have the full ability to be in my animal form and shapeshift and still be able to talk to my party members as well, I'm just translating back and forth between Nissa and Reginald and just having a full conversation. As much as Nissa would like to have a conversation. And if not, then just Reginald and I are meeting each other, getting to know each other, talking about what he could do with the circus.
Yeah, the more you get to know Reginald is that guy that, like, once you go to if you're ever in a community theater, there's someone who was a professional actor for like 40-50 years and has like long since retired, is way overtrained to do community theater. That is Reginald.
I'm learning so much already.
And
we've probably like discussed all the different ways. Yeah.
Because of the enchantments on him, Reginald doesn't age. Reginald's like hundreds of years old. So like he's been around for so long.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, like you just hear like these excited like bear sounds back and forth. As Zarita just like is excitedly like hearing all of his war stories, aka theater stories, and just
with with all of that, you do find, because like Reginald was stuck in the circus well after people died, before the goblins got there and everything, and he'll tell you how he had started to practice, and he can do, you know what, the bard is eternal. Shakespeare exists in all universes. Reginald can completely do all of Henry VIII as a one-man show, but no one understands him because they're not bears, and bears don't appreciate him.
I will
all
ask
of the
him.
Henrys, Reginald. Why that one?
I will get a bear audience. I don't care. I will have a bear night at the circus where only bears are allowed in, and they pay. They pay nothing. We give them honey.
Yeah,
and they just get to see Henry VIII.
But yeah,
I'm just writing down.
He
notes.
can recite any monologue from Henry VIII verbatim on a whim, but it's in bear, so it's just.
But I understand it fluently, and I'm just amazed.
The emotion is all there.
A single tear. I don't know if it's a sad or a I don't know Shakespeare that well, but if it's a happy ending, I'm laughing. If it's a sad ending, there's like a single tear rolling down.
It is not a happy ending.
There's no such thing as happy in Shakespeare.
No, that's not true. But it's one of the Henrys.
But it's one of the Henrys.
Yeah, I was gonna say there could be like uplifting, maybe.
No, there's
like
comedy.
there's a message to be learned, and
but yeah, no. It's because that was one of the few things that was left there, which means you also have now learned Reginald can read. He's also memorized several of Shakespeare's sonnets.
So then what we need to do when we get back to the cart, we need to see if there's any other like pamphlets or things that we have lying around. Even if it's like scripts for like things for Alestra to try to learn for like different shows or stuff like that, and just have him learn it all.
Would be a really good idea. I've never heard of a bear that can do plays, but I'm sure it would sell big and a lot of people would like it.
I sure hope. I'll kind of do like a can you understand it the way I can? Or is it just
someone, if the whole party were coming here, would get an odd feeling when they return to town. However, they're not here.
Mm.
But there is a quiet stillness to the town. It's late, so it's fine. Do you guys go to the tavern, or where are you going?
I think that was the plan.
Yeah, I think we're at the tavern.
And there will probably be moments too where like in between sonnets and play, quotes and everything like that, I will also ask Anissa if there's anything else she's learned about the necklace around her neck.
I don't know much. I just know that it's not very kind and it tries to wear me down a lot. So.
And you're a kind person. An affliction like that shouldn't be given to anybody that has a heart like yours.
I think.
Oh God, it's worth remembering. One of you guys has the fucking magic sword you got too. It's just it's never getting used.
Magic sword from which
the
place?
very first adventure.
The first one.
The mirror maze.
Yeah.
The
I thought it
Promethean
was,
blade.
Oh, don't
I think
I
Red
have that?
has it. Or
Did-
oh yeah.
Is it red? I thought it was.
I was gonna say I don't.
Yeah, it might be
I think
Alestra.
I don't
Pretty sure it's
remember
Alestra.
having it, but
Which, if Alestra had used that for the sword to deal 3 fire damage instead, could have done some crazy shit.
Oops.
But
let's pretend I did that.
no, because the monster would have died in the first.
We killed it the first time
encounter.
around. We actually saved all the children, and we're just hallucinating.
Alestra
the entire,
forgetting that
failure
their
thing.
magic sword can do magic stuff. It feels very fitting.
That's
Listen,
part of the
some of
story.
us-
I didn't even need to use the magic sword to defeat the gigantic tentacle monster. That's how amazing I am at my job.
Some of us felt like we were under the illusion of like some weird drug or something going through those tunnels. I think we just got confused, and we actually killed it the first time around.
That's fine. Either way, but as you guys enter the tavern, it's fairly quiet, but you do hear the sounds of Barnaby back in the kitchen, like a pots and pans clanging and cooking being done. Are you staying as a bear or like in the tavern, or what are you doing? Are you bringing Barnaby in, or not Barnaby? Barnaby?
Reginald.
Reginald. Are you bringing Reginald into the tavern? Like, what's the game plan?
I think I'll have Reginald sit down at one of the booths, and turn back into a human and kind of like go back to talk to Barnaby, because we've kind of established like a rapport with Barnaby. He knows us. So just kind of like with the intention of going back and like explaining, okay, listen, there's a bear. I brought a bear, but it's okay. He's nice. We're just going to give him some good food.
Oh, so you're like going
Nice
back into the kitchen
bear.
to let Barnaby know before he sees the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nissa, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go find a table.
All right. Nissa sits down. Zarita, I need you to roll a d20
Oh boy.
as you go back there.
An 11.
Okay. You barely pass. As you see the back of someone much taller at the stove.
Oh man!
With
Oh
like a
boy!
cook's hat. And there's a pot cooking, and you see a hand sticking out of the pot.
I'm having flashbacks to a certain dinner party.
And I sure am
Didn't
not
quite
there to
enjoy
get
the
tingly
dinner.
feelings.
Do I recognize the silhouette of the
Yes.
person?
You very
Do.
much
Of course I do. Of course I do.
In fact, 1 second. Okay, he is
Okay.
too enthralled to notice you right now.
Good. I freeze him.
Now, here's the thing. I let it happen on the one because it was down the single digits. Your freeze says commoners and minions.
He's not.
He's a boss.
He's a boss. Okay.
So unless it says
Well.
it does something to bosses, since it's specified.
Mm.
But you do try to freeze him. So roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Oh, geez. That is not how I meant to roll that d20. 1 second.
You're fine.
Although it was a 19 on the floor, if we want to count
No.
that. I'm okay with that.
No, yeah, of course you are. And if it wasn't a high number, you wouldn't be.
That's how it works.
Don't call me out like that.
That
It's
is
still
how it
14.
works.
Okay, a 14 is still a solid success. I'm going to roll his opposition, since he's a boss, with a 5. So it's not going to completely freeze him, but it's going to hit him and hurt him. I need to actually quickly pull up his stats. So we'll say this is like a charged arcane bolt, so it's going to deal 4 damage.
The entire
And
bar
like-
suddenly gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, the entire bar does get colder and kind of. Oh, hello.
And don't act like you're happy to see me.
Oh, I would be much happier to see your friend.
Oh, I have many friends. I don't know who you're referring to.
Oh, the one with the necklace. Child, it's fine. Hold on, I am.
Oh, your neck. Oh,
I was
you
f-
just want your necklace. Oh, you're just torn up over a piece of jewelry. Sorry,
I
did you
made
not get
some
yourself
food.
killed
Would
while
you
I was
like
just out there?
some?
Oh, the last time you invited me over for dinner, I wasn't quite the biggest fan.
I know, but if you frequent here, I assume you like pancakes. And he pulls like 2 plates of very fluffy pancakes.
Mm. Is this Barnaby's recipe or is this your recipe?
Oh, the pancakes are very much Barnaby's. And he takes a ladle from the pot and pours a red syrup over the pancakes.
No.
In fact, you could call them Barnaby's special.
No, Barnaby, no.
That man was a daddy.
Barnaby, no.
Oh,
I'm not really good
I
with damage.
spilled a
I don't-
little. He licks it off of his finger. That is a good reduction. But yes, how many of your friends are in the dining room? I would not assume you're here alone.
Oh, you know I can turn into different animals. I've turned into a bear so many times I've gotten the hunger of a bear. It's just me alone.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, then here. This one's on Barnaby. And he hands you the plate of red syrup-soaked pancakes. Do, if you're so hungry, eat.
Don't mind if I do. And I shapeshift into a bear and I go to chomp his head. If I can, if that's allowed. I can do attack for 3 hit points. So if I can have a chomp ability as a bear.
Yeah, with your shapeshift, yeah, roll a attack.
Okay.
And then he
15.
will have his a 15. That hits. That's 3 damage. You have taken out half of his health between that and the ice. He is going to respond in kind.
Do I hear anything?
Yeah,
at
this is where you're
point?
going to hear stuff. So the first is a 14 as he bites into you and drains you for 5.
Ah, rude.
Healing him for 5.
Of course.
Oh. And he critically fails on trying to continue to drain you.
Oh, okay.
As he does that and bites in and just, oh, even the blood has changed. Oh.
I come
so
up with a very
common.
I come up with a very clever response to that, but he can't hear it because it's just bear grumbles. And that's totally fine.
But yes, now both of you can act on this round, and I will let Nissa go first because Nissa was sucked out and immediately responding as there's the sound of like a scuffle in the kitchen.
Would Reginald have heard anything too, just out of curiosity? Especially if I'm talking as a bear.
No, Reginald is not paying attention. Reginald is currently perusing the menu.
Oh. I promised him food.
I have a question. I have not interacted with the necklace yet.
You have not.
I am going to focus in and say, I think something's really bad happening. I need to defend my friends. I don't know what you can do, but I need some firepower because I can't fight.
All right. Give me 1 sec. Because I have an answer for this.
Everyone should have come on the magical school roller coaster.
No, we knew that this is the last episode. We knew we were going to encounter him again.
He's my nemesis. I have advantage.
I literally brought him back because he's your nemesis.
The same can be said that everyone could have stayed too, but
No,
I'm not going to be that person.
All right. We need...
No, I can be that person. That guy hurt. What the heck? Where are you guys?
Yeah, he hits for 5 and he can attack twice. He can down a hero in 1 turn. All right. We need...
Actually, I have different... So it says that I have 10 hit points in animal form. Does that mean that I have 10 hit points in animal form, and then if he drains my animal form, I turn back into a human and I still have... So I have
I believe
5
so. 1
animal
second.
hit points.
Like
falling to
druid
0
roll?
hit points while transformed instantly returns you to your normal form.
Cool. So I technically have 20 hit points
And then
right
when
now. He's only
transforming
got me on
back,
5.
you regain the hit points you had before you transformed. So yeah, that's
Awesome.
It's like 5e druids. They're separate.
I've only ever played 5e once, but that's one thing I appreciated about the system.
Okay. You have access to Fireball. Nissa.
Okay.
Oh, how ironic that we came to this place completely frozen and now we're about to burn it down.
I'm gonna yell for everyone, get out of the tavern now.
It costs 5 action points to use.
I've got plenty.
This is actually the end route for the Elementalist, which Lonnie is, with freeze and everything.
Yours is like wild or shapeshifter instead.
Yeah, yours is like a black fire instead of like a normal glowing fire, but mechanically. You shout that.
And I guess who's all in here is it empty? That is one thing we didn't
The
ask.
dining room is currently empty.
All right.
The kitchen is very full, but not too lively.
So all of our turns happen consecutively, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna run in and yell for Zarita to get out. And then I'll throw it. But
So
I'm not gonna
Zarita,
throw
you
it
are currently in wrestling match with a vampire as a bear. Do you turn and
he's not directly attached to me currently though.
No, because of the crit fail, he removed his fangs and spit out a bunch of the blood. So he's probably not even holding you. He's realized he's drank animal blood and he's disgusted with himself.
Haha. Would I be able to look at Nissa, throw him against a wall, and maybe do a little bit of damage as I kind of saunter out?
If you want to make sure you're out of the range of a fireball, you're either going to have to run or stay and attack him and face the possible consequences.
I mean, is Nissa putting it off either way, or is Nissa waiting
I'm holding
until...
it till you're out of the way, but
Okay.
So
I
you see Nissa
recommending it.
literally building a glowing,
fair.
like a black flame glowing ball in her hand.
Kamehameha.
Yeah. She's about
I-
to spirit bomb the fuck out of this place.
I look at Nissa. I point one like bear claw menacingly, and then I walk away.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to give him
Let it
any kind of
happen.
like opportunity attack because he's been like doubled over and he just. What of that? And Nissa, if you
Then
want to
I'm-
throw that, roll a d20.
Yep.
And here's the thing:
That's a 16.
as a vampire, he takes double damage from fire.
Fantastic.
So he will take hits up to 4 creatures on him. Oh shit! Sorry, I thought it dealt 4 damage. It deals 6 damage. So
Jesus.
12. He had 12 hit points because he was down to 7, healed 5 to 12. So. But hits up to 4 creatures near the point of impact. So this is probably like a 4 to 5 foot diameter explosion. So it just wrecks the kitchen. Yeah, that means if you roll a 20 on this, it hits all creatures near the point of impact for double damage. So for 12 damage. But like vampires always take more damage from fire. That's a vampire thing. That's a trope.
It's a vampire thing.
So yeah. Blown up.
Is he dead?
Yeah, you hit him to perfectly 0 with fire. You ashed him. Now, is he powerful enough that like his ashes reassemble somewhere eventually type thing? Big bad like mega vampire? Maybe, but from all intensive purposes and from anything you would know, he's dead.
That's a question for season 2.
Exactly.
I think that Nissa just is gonna sit on the ground because I think she sees the body stew and everything.
As Nissa's sitting on the ground, in a reflection of the pot, is Asin, nigga Nissa. You know his
Asin?
wife, Asin.
I gotta be.
But evil Nissa is there. You know he was looking for this necklace to protect his wife.
Oh, he wanted a necklace.
Necklace.
Oh, poor vampire wanted the necklace.
Wascally heroes. But no, she'll
I
just,
know.
you know he was looking for this necklace to save his wife. She
They're
was
gonna keep
already
coming,
dead
aren't
too.
they?
Oh, of course they're going to keep coming, dear. I just thought our little healer would want to bring back their friend. But if you don't want to help, I guess I was wrong.
What are you talking about? Bring back my friend.
The father that's in the pot.
Whatever he comes back as isn't him. It's a reflection.
Yes.
And he was good. If we bring back that, Molly doesn't deserve to be brought up that way.
Yes, poor Molly. Do you think she's in here too? Or do you think she's just gonna grow up alone? I don't know what is a worse fate.
Look, okay, I get it. I've always been the one that gets other people hurt.
But you didn't this time.
Yes,
Maybe
I
you're
did.
rubbing off on those friends of yours. All I'm saying is someone who treated you well died for it. And you have the opportunity to make it right. But I can't make you.
I can't bring him back, but I can protect other people, okay?
Correction, dear. You don't want to bring him back. I'm already telling you you can. You are capable of many things. Don't
I
underestimate
don't want to
yourself.
bring back whatever he will become.
Well, if you don't want to help people, I understand.
You're twisting my words.
Nothing to twist, dear. Right now, things are stewing anyways.
I just want to get out of here.
You always do, don't you?
I don't know if the necklace like responds to wants or anything, but she just has this need to like protect other people
Yeah.
and get away from them because she feels like it's her fault that everyone's dead.
Yeah. It seems as if you have found yourself friends who may be more destructive than you. Or maybe you did that to them. It's hard to say. But sure, let them cause the chaos you cause as well and go off on your own. I'm sure they'll not cause any more problems without you. And you can go ruin other people's lives too.
I think at this point this is just shut down.
Yeah. At which point the reflection will leave. Your friends do not return tonight.
After the building has already clearly gone through the full explosion and is maybe like smoldering or obviously not actively dangerous anymore, Zarita and Reginald will go back in and check on Nissa and obviously, you know, thank her for safely getting rid of the vampire and saving us.
I don't think she's there.
No. Okay.
I think she just kind of is walking. Like, this is not the first time something like this has happened. And I feel like that trauma response kicks in and it's like fight or flight, and hers is flight usually. So I think she's just gone.
So, Zarita, Nissa's gone. Your other friends have not returned. Do you stay in the town? Or what do you do?
I stay in the town and I try to see if all the other townspeople are okay. Because obviously I have proof that Barnaby didn't make it. So I want to see how many people could have fallen victim when we were gone. Knocking on doors or kind of just hanging around in the town square, kind of seeing if people go around their normal day or if
This is where something that makes someone from a villain to be truly evil. Barnaby was not in the pot. Barnaby was tied up in the pantry further back in the kitchen, able to hear everything. However, Molly was in the pot.
Was the pantry in the blast radius from the fireball?
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Barnaby's safe.
Okay.
Physically.
So then
Emotionally,
I think
he is
when
destroyed.
Right. I think when Zarita goes in to find Nissa and finds that Nissa's not there, I'm hoping she would kind of look around and would somehow end up, whether she like hears Barnaby trying to mumble or just, looking around, happens across him.
So the thing is Barnaby heard everything. Now he can only hear one side of Nissa's conversation with herself. But Nissa did say, I can't help him, followed by, I know how to help him, but I won't help him.
I said that whoever comes back.
Yes, I know.
Isn't the same person they are. Yeah.
Isn't the same person they are. This is a man who's lost his child.
I mean, I think,
So
to
he
be
is
fair, I
not
think the first thing that
great.
Zarita would say, seeing Barnaby alive, would be utter shock that he is alive because she thoroughly believed that he was dead. So I don't know if that would change his perspective at all and make him realize maybe.
Roll a d20 with advantage because you all have been good to Barnaby.
Okay. 15 and and a 1. So good thing
15.
it was with
Good.
advantage.
All right. He'll kind of understand, still be hurting, and be uncertain of things, but understands. Now, here's the thing. Nissa, because we're getting ready to wrap up. Nissa left.
Mhm.
Your friends will not be returning for a month.
Okay.
Do the necklaces work?
You can try.
Oh yeah,
Is that true even if I portaled us back?
Oh, you portaled them back, didn't you?
Yes.
Sorry. I need to cut that down because you guys did go through some areas. Basically, they all run on different amounts of time, and you did go through several portals. So, ooh, actually, on my end, I crit failed. So no, you guys can come back in no time at all. I totally forgot that you guys portaled because I killed Barnaby and I'm hurting.
As soon as we get back to the regular world, I message Zarita. I'm like, okay, we're back. We killed the thing. Everything's great. It was epic. So epic.
Well, before we came back, I did want to look around and make sure there were no like children like hiding anywhere who had gotten away. Like, just want to check the general area to find anything.
We're going to check something. No, okay. No, you did not find any additional children.
Oh, great. Okay.
Well, so the one weird thing about that is I wonder where they started. Because if they started off being kids from Coney Island and then went through the weird place and
That's
then went
true.
here and then went back to Coney Island, that's fine. But if they started off being kids at the village and then disappeared, that's different.
You'll find a few shirts and stuff that do look like people from Coney Island. They're not all kids. There's some adults and stuff like that. It's actually a lot of the much older stuff.
Okay.
And then you're also finding clothes that are common to people from your world.
Just really quick, how do we know the amount of kids that went through?
No, you
that
do
have been
not.
gone? We don't. Okay. Is there like a solid amount of like kids' clothing?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably been happening for a while.
Okay, got it. Well, that's fucked.
Yep.
So I think when Zarita gets Alestra's message, there's a pause before Zarita just answers, I think Molly died at the hands of our vampire friend. Barnaby's okay, but glad you guys are back.
She'll share this information with the others.
You share that right after Red goes, pancake time.
We might not. I don't know if Barnaby's up for making pancakes. Then
It's
explain.
Nissa.
Messages. Where is Nissa with you?
She I think she needed some time for herself. I don't know if she knew that Barnaby made it. There's a whole thing with the fireball and not knowing who was dead and who was alive, and after she let off the fireball, I'll find her.
Excuse me, we'll find her.
Actually, wait, did you guys run? Didn't the portal anchor back to the cart?
Wagon.
To the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Wagon?
the wagon.
I'm just gonna start walking towards the wagon.
Yeah.
I'm literally doing that thing where I'm like, oh, I see you guys right now, and I start like hanging up the hill.
So I guess the one last thing though is, Nissa, would you have been walking to the wagon to get any stuff? Okay.
No. It's like, I don't even think she's doing it, but like there's a lot of memories from her young adult life she just doesn't remember anymore. But I think she begins like tapping into that Fae energy and
Yeah.
is tree walking. Like it's just like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like
Yeah.
that PTSD response, like time blindness, everything of it's all happening again.
Well, then that is where we end the first true arc of Quest. I tried to set it up where you guys could go on a madcap adventure in Coney Island, and y'all are like, we need to go fight demons and find dead kids.
You gave us a giant monster, and then
tried.
I was, and then poppers. Sarah got poppered.
Yeah, you did.
I tried.
And then
I tried to pause the guy
bit.
that was trying to send us away. I tried to petrify him and be like, no, we're staying here.
I was on
You're
Lonnie's
figuring it
side.
out."
I was on Lonnie's side.
Yes.
Thank you very
Oh.
much.
it's where it went. It also, I had the plan that when you guys got back to town, Lord Moon was going to be there. So
I just wasn't even there. It's
That's
fine.
your
I will put nemesis on whoever stands in my way.
For some like nice little flavoring, can we just say that as soon as Sarah comes back into this version of the world, she just can like feel that like sense of relief of like, my nemesis is gone. And it's like there's no nemesis in the world.
But there's also a sense of disappointment because she didn't cause it.
That's fair.
I mean, I feel like she's fine about it.
All right.
Dead. He's dead. She
But-
wanted him dead.
Thank you, everybody. On Friday, we have how do you say the name of the game again, Nikki?
Lysurgia,
Lysurgia.
the
And-
Laser Gaia.
non-whimsical game that makes no sense and has no rules and has no purpose, and you just play it to do whatever.
Where'd you get that picture of me?
And then on
Your second drive on the hidden folder said called "Do Not Open."
that sounds right. But then on next Tuesday, we will be starting our possible preamble, possible just its own thing, depending on how well it goes. Mini arc for Sigil and Shadow, which is shaping up to be our next dark, spooky game for the channel. But until then,